What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is EJ Joyful Plans, and today we are flipping through two new sticker books, one from Mojo Jojo Plans and one from Amber Plans Her Day. They are both like 2.0 versions of sticker books that they've already come out with, and so I thought it would be cool to do flip throughs of the new sticker books, and then I actually have the OG versions, black boxes, and Layering Basics, the originals, which I think there's still some of these on Amber's website, and then these are being restocked. At least I thought I heard JoJo say she was restocking these. So by showing you the new ones and then kind of comparing to the OG ones, I hope that you'll be able to make a decision about which one is best for you. I'll just go out and say it. I have no regrets having purchased the 2.0 versions, and I would buy the old ones as well, just because I think these are great books, but they're great for my style of planning. So you have to be honest with yourself about, you know, what kind of planner you are and what kind of stickers you like. So I did already open these. I didn't want to create a mess. And let's start with Layering Basics. So this is, oh, I don't want to show my my address information, but here is Layering Basics Volume 2. To say that I'm excited about this sticker book is an understatement. If you like my style of planning and you like how I kind of create custom things and I layer things, sticker books like this are like chef's kiss. They are so good. So let's flip through Layering Basics Volume 2, Amber Plans Her Day first. And you'll see up at the top, all of these sticker companies are starting to put the titles up on the top. So you have that here, whereas you don't have that in the original book. But let's go ahead and flip through this, and then we'll do a comparison between the two. So I haven't seen this yet in person. Oop. We are cracking it open. Here is the first sheet. These are clear paint swatches in a nice orangey kind of sherbety color. I like that it's a mix of like yellows and purples. Hopefully you guys can see that okay, but it's marbled really beautifully. And so you get one sheet of that. Do you get one sheet? Are these the same? Oh, okay. So the first sheet is transparent matte sticker paper. This is paper. So it's the same colors, but in the paper version, which does make the colors look a little bit different. But I think they're meant to be the same. So you have a clear version and a paper version. Then we have reds and purples, and some of these have a faux like glitter finish to it. So it gives the illusion that it's sparkly, but you don't actually have sparkle on it. And that is clear. And then the same thing in paper. For these kinds of stickers, I personally prefer clear, but totally fine that it's a mix of both. Here are blues and greens. And like even the swatches are rad and different. Like there's texture, like different types of texture on each of these. I hope that you can see, like this looks like a paintbrush that is like a swipe. And then this looks more like scraping on textured material. I just think that is so cool. So you get like similar colors, but with different finishes. Here it is on paper. Okay, so what's great about this book is she's giving us all different types of flourishes or different types of like textures. This is different than the first Layering Basics. So this is on clear, and they're just like blotches, like almost like polka dots, but not really. Let me see if I can get one of these off to show you. But like stickers like this are so fun to me. You press out all the air and you've just added like little polka dots all over your spread. I love that these are in neutral colors, so you get them different sizes of little polka dots in this kind of smaller size, the bigger size. And then she did like a gold, but it's not metallic. So you get that gold glitter impact with these without the shine, which I'm a big fan of. So those are clear and no paper on these ones. Then we get to the ink splotches, which is very similar to the original book. These are clear. These are paper. These are clear. I like this combo. It's really fun. It reminds me of cotton candy. It's like cotton candy splotches. Here it is on paper. Oh, how pretty is that? I don't know why that like immediately caught my eye, but that is so beautiful. Purples and pinks, like kind of rainbow sherbety. I guess the blue wouldn't be, maybe blue raspberry. This is all very like, I don't know, popsicle-y to me, which is what I like about it. Here it is in the paper version. And then we get green and black clear, green and black paper. And they're the same colors, but they translate differently between paper and clear. So just keep that in mind. This looks a little more muted, I guess. Okay, I was so excited about these sheets. I love the changes that she's made. So here we just have clear stickers of just little, like, I keep saying flourishes, and when I think of flourish, I think of more like swirly whirly type things. But I'm not sure what else to call them. I don't have my tweezers near me, otherwise I'd probably not be having issues right now. Okay, these are clear. Hold on, let me try this one. All right, clear deco. If you can see that, I'll just put that there. These are so fun to add to your planner. No matter what colors you're using, if you just want to layer stuff, pop these in corners of words and of boxes, and it just makes your spread look extra special. So I love that these are clear. These, like, for me, have to be clear. And I love that there are 2 sheets of clear. That's really awesome. Oh, cool. I don't remember this sheet from the flip through. So this also clear, and they're just more like squiggly shapes and like textures. You don't have to know exactly how to use these. You create your spread and then you just add them on at the end. Usually for me, when I want to use stickers like this, if I have a box or let's say I have a decorative sticker, let's say a floral sticker, and then I layer a box on top, I like doing things in sets of 3. So then I would take one of these textures, and where this meets this, right? I'm doing this kind of weird, right here, where the 2 first layers meet is where I would usually add a 3rd extra sticker, and that would be a sticker like this. So just little tip on layering, at least how I layer. I do things in 3, and 1, 2, and then the 3rd one goes where they meet. So that's what I would use these for, or in corners as well. So if you have like a header that says to do or today, I would add it in the like lower right corner. So just some ideas. Here is another sheet, clear, and we're gonna get 2 of these, just again, more different like shapes and squigglies and polka dots and all the things. These are just so, like, for me, these are practical stickers. They're decorative and they're layering, but they're like practical for me. Then we get more, we get little crosses or plus signs or X's or stars, whatever you want to call them. These look a little bit like scales or like feathers, some splotches, and then look at these circles. Those are really cool. They're like spotty dotty circles. That's fun. Very fun. You get 2 of those. All right, this is different also from the first layering basics. She's given us pre-layered elements. So you could look at this as like a colored floral with some line floral on top, or vice versa. These are on paper, and the gold on them, the gold lines definitely have like a little bit of that like sparkly look to it. It's not glitter, but the way that it's painted with the different tones of the gold, it makes it look like it's got a glitter finish to it, which is cool. Here is another layered option already done for you. It's like a paint splat with a lined floral on top, paper. These are so pretty, very abstract. And these are cut to fit. So, or cut to size or shape, I guess I should say. I love the colors on these. They're really pretty, like the browns and peaches and kind of that gold. I don't want to say it's mustard, but a little bit more of like a gold ore color, I guess you could say. Love this, like extra layering already done for you. But see how she's kind of given us samples of what it would look like. You got a decorative element. Let's say this was a box, and then we do have stickers like this in here that are that kind of circle sticker. So you can kind of see how these little, here are the little squigglies. See how they're just kind of added in random places? That's what you're gonna do with those clear stickers. Then we have more like muted pastels, layers, very abstract with like controlled splotches with lined florals. These are really pretty. These are paper. Oh yeah, these are very, ooh, this would be so good for an autumn spread. Very warm colors, already layered, good to go. Just throw a box on top and it's like, looks like you did something super profesh. These are on paper. Gosh, she nailed it on the colors. These are very in kind of boho, like neutral, deserty colors. They're so pretty. Oh, so fun. So fun. This one is rich. This is very like wintry. I just love it. And I love like it's almost like there's like pens, like scribbles on it. Can you guys see that? I just love the look of that. So fun. That is the last sheet. Okay, so that is Layering Basics Volume 2. We're going to compare it to Volume 1 in a minute. Let's jump to the other new sticker book. So we're doing the 2 new sticker books up front. This is the Mojo Jojo Plans Black Boxes and More. I love when people add and more. I just think it's like, it's kind of cheeky. And more. I feel like you have to say it a certain way. I don't know, I think it's funny. Okay, so here is the Black Boxes and More. Very excited for this one. And the and more is at the very end, and I will point out what I love about it. So this is my favorite box size. Okay, is this in the way? No, y'all can see it. Okay, so here is the smallest size box. It's just a lot of black boxes, so we'll move quickly, but we'll see how many sheets we get of each. So here's 1, 2, this is gonna be hard, come on, and 3. So we get 3 of this size, which is my most used size. Then we have 1, 2, and 3 of this size, which is like 2 or double of that previous size. And I like that she's filled in the whole sheet by giving us bonus of that smaller size, because I like this size a lot. So 3 of these, I would consider these, let's say these are, let's call this a quarter of a vertical. Let's call this oh, we can't call this a quarter of a vertical. I don't think that is a quarter of a vertical. We'll just say small, and then we'll say the next size up. You get 3 of those. These are not quite a square yet, but these are probably double of these. And we get 1, 2, 3. These are squares. So we get square boxes. Again, she's filled it with the smallest size and then the second size up. 1, 2, 3. Now we get to the vertical boxes, and we have a mix of the clear, not clear, these are all paper, by the way. A mix of this solid and then the lined. 1, 2, 3 of those. Then we get to the double verticals, so you can look at them from this perspective. So double verticals in the blank and then the journal style. And I'm guessing there's 3 of these. So she's being consistent. 2, 3 of these. Then we get to the double tall verticals. So these are all fitted for the classic. So this will fit the vertical layout, two sections of the vertical layout. some with and without lines. Let's see if there's 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 of these. Yes, that's my girl. Okay, these I don't think were in the original black boxes. This is the full 3 vertical column, so in a complete day, or excellent in the margin on the left side of your planner. So love this size. It's a triple vertical, and we have them in both the solid and the striped. Solid and striped, solid and the lined. Let's see if we get 3 of these. I hope so. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I need more of this size. This size is hard to find. You can find a lot of the double vertical, but the triple, you don't get a lot of the triple vertical. Very happy with that. Okay, so this is new for this sticker book. Here's some of the and more. You get checklists and black dots. And let's just pull one of these off just to see size. I like that her dots aren't super like thick and fat. That's a good size dot right there. So I like those. Same with the checklists. The dots aren't really like thick and round. They're nice and petite. I like those. And while I don't regularly use these for checklists, I use them like washi tape. So if you're wondering what to do with these and you're not a big fan, just look at it from this perspective that you can layer these like polka dotted washi. That is what I do with all of my checklists. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then this I was so excited about. I feel like this is really creating a functional sticker book for us. The final 3 pages, which are also the and more, are dating stickers. So we have days of the week, the months, and then we have numbers. And even look like down at the bottom, we have abbreviated days of the week. So 3 sheets, and these are all clear. It's a new font. I don't even think this font was in the Date It sticker book that she came out with. So this is a new font, and I just love having both the abbreviated and the regular, and yeah, the numbers. Really cool, and you get 3 sheets of those. So that is the black boxes and more, the new sticker book. Now, let's backtrack to the original. We'll go back to the 2 original books. Let's see if I can move that out of the way. Okay, so now I have used a significant number of stickers from these books, so I'm hoping that I can make up for this. Now what I noticed so when you look at these 2, don't be like, well, I'm for sure getting this one and not this one because the number on the sticker number is different. This is significantly higher because you have a lot of smaller stickers like those dot stickers. That's what's jacking up the number here. So they are equal in value in my opinion. They're just different. So now this book, I have already used all of this size in this book. So we're gonna have to jump over this section. But I did go back and look through an old flip through. The old book has 2 sheets of this size, okay? And for someone who loves this size, I prefer this book because there are 3 sheets of this size. So kind of a win for the new book if you like this size. However, when you get through these pages, or you get through these different sizes, there are 4 sheets per size after this first one. So when we get here, and also different, look how we have, she's really packed them in. We have more of the little guys here. So if you like this little size, this book is better, in my opinion. But if you like the other sizes more, there are more pages of the other sizes. So in the new book, there are 3 sheets of each size. In the old book, there are 4 sheets of each size. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then same thing when we get to the next size up, which is smaller than a square, not quite a square. And again, you can see there's more. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. So I didn't count how many are on each page, but I'm presuming because there's an extra page in the old one, you're getting more in the old one of these specific sizes. So 4 pages of this size. Then we jump to the square. Is this the square? Oh, y'all, I'm gonna confuse myself. This is the square. Here is a comparison of the squares. You get 3 pages of these. You get 4 pages of these. Different layout. I feel like she really packed it in. Also on the new one, you're getting more of that kind of intermediary sheet right here, or intermediary step of box, I guess you could say. So again, you get 4 pages of these, whereas over here you get 3, but she packed more on. So, you know, something to consider. Let's get to the verticals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's okay. Well, actually, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 9, I'm not doing math, guys. Don't ask me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Oh, there's more. They're different though, because they're lined. Am I making any sense? But then she does this, and then she gives us all lined. So 4 pages of just lined, whereas over here you get 3 pages. So 1, 2, 3. You get 3 pages where half of them are lined. Over here, you get the old one, 4 pages that are lined solely. So if you like the lined ones, this would be the one to pick. I hope I'm making sense. Hope y'all are able to work with me on this. I know it's kind of confusing. Okay, these I think, see, this is where things get complicated. I think these were all solid. And there were 2 of, wait, now I'm confused. See, this is gonna be tricky, but let's see. We have the double vertical. We'll say 1, 2, 3. 3 that have a mix of the double vertical. 1, 2, 3. So same amount, but I'm not gonna, you might have to pause and go back. Y'all, I should have like planned for this video better. I should have actually counted. Oh my goodness. But there are 4 of this style, 3 of this style. Then we get to these guys. And again, I've used a bunch. I think these were all blank. And then there was a sheet of all lined. Oh, I see. Did I pull out a sheet? This is where this is. Oh, I shouldn't have done a side by side because I think it's too confusing. Hopefully you guys can make sense of this. But my takeaway, and then that's it for this book. Whereas this one, you have 3 of each style. And then in the OG book, you do not get the triple vertical. And here you get 3 triple vertical. Plus the and more. Okay, so yeah. I'm sorry guys, this is a hot mess. Yeah, this ends here. So the way that it does this is, there's gonna be some sheets that are the exception. There are 4 pages of almost every kind in this book. In the new book, she cut it down to 3 pages per sheet and then added the bullet checklists and the dates. I really hope that makes sense. Y'all don't be mad at me. It's hard to do when they are different and when you have sheets missing. So really sorry about that. The bottom line is you just have to figure out what you're going, like what are you looking for an all-in-one? If you're looking for an all-in-one, the black boxes and more is obviously better because it has the and more. But if you have a specific size of black box that you use more than any other, and there's 4 pages of it in the old book, and you don't really care about the bullets or date stuff, get the original. I think it's currently sold out, but she said she's restocking it. Now, I have 2 of these and 1 of these, and it leads me to my own question. When I get down on these, which one will I repurchase? I will probably repurchase the black boxes and more, just because I do a lot of redating and I love this size of sticker. And I got 3 of these. No, was it 3 or 4? Y'all. There are 3 of these in this book, 2 in this one. And then this one had a lot of those smaller ones kind of added to each page. So that is the black boxes situation, the OG, which will be restocking soon, and the black boxes and more. Okay. I think this is going to be even more confusing because I really have a lot. Oh, and then the other thing, just to point out the difference, the new one does have the name of the book on the spine. The old one does not, so I just used my label maker and labeled it. But other than that, they are very, very much aesthetically the same. Yeah, very much the same. Okay, let's talk about the layering basics. This is also going to be a tricky one to compare, but I know when I'm shopping and I'm trying to figure out how to spend my cold hard cash, I like to know what's going on, okay? So the biggest difference from my perspective, let's keep the old on the left and the new on the right. The biggest difference from my perspective on these is the layering basics is basically all the paint swatches and alcohol inks with some lined florals. There's the big lined florals and the small line florals. And then there are matching boxes, color matching boxes for the alcohol ink. And let's see how many boxes are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sheets of colorful boxes. Now, for someone who uses a lot of color in her spreads, my default is black boxes. I very rarely gravitate towards colored boxes. And that's just because I think black makes colors pop out more, and I like it as a grounding piece. So for me, the 5 sheets of colored boxes that coordinate with the alcohol inks are not a big draw for me. For that reason, I like the Layering Basics Volume 2 a little bit more, just because it's more dynamic. So instead of those 5 sheets of boxes, you get the additional decorative stickers back here. That's kind of the way I see the trade-off. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I counting right? Hold on. Ugh. These sticker books are so big on my desk. I'm trying to make sure we're in we'll do this like a picture book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get 7 sheets of these decorative ones in the back. So these are very different from each other. The last several sheets are different in each book. Boxes and then layered florals. I love having duplicate sheets of these different textures, of these different guys. I just think they are absolutely excellent, and it's really why I purchased this book, was getting all of these extra flourishes. Having said that, I love the look of these clear lined florals. And I did a spread a couple weeks ago where I layered the lined, I think it was my May monthly spread. I layered clear alcohol ink with the lined florals, and it's one of my favorite spreads. I think it's so pretty. So these lined florals are gorgeous. Now, I don't know if I think I've used a full sheet. I think there were 4 sheets of the lined florals in this. So you're not getting lined florals over here, which is a bit of a miss for me. Yeah, I miss it. I would almost get another Layering Basics book just so I could get more of these lined florals, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it is what it is. Oh wait, here's the other sheet. So yeah, that's gonna be, 4 lined floral sheets that are missing from this book. The alcohol inks, the colors are a little bit different and the swatches are different sizes. So it's the same concept where you get a clear and a paper sheet, but look at the difference. We'll just do a side-by-side comparison. I think there was a purpley pink option of these. Maybe not, maybe she changed them out. I think this is probably the equivalent. You have the smaller in the new book and then the thicker in the old book. And I think there's a time and place for both of them. These are really great for headers and these are really great for the main part of your spread. So it really just comes down to personal preference. Here are the yellows and oranges in the old book. Here are the, sherbety colors from this book. They're different. So I think you could easily get both of these books and they totally stand alone on their own. I think she repeated one of the colors of the alcohol inks. I think with the black, she just changed out the greens. So there are some modifications here. Let's see if there's anything else like the purples and blues. I mean, definitely different colors here in the purple and blue range. And here's some pinks. Is there any pink in this one? There might not have been pink in this one. That or I've already used it. I don't think there is pink. Oh, I think the only pink was in this one that was a little bit of the pink and blue. So there is a comparison between the original and the volume 2. She did a bundle where you could get them both at a discount rate. If that is still available on her website, I highly recommend it. I'm also kind of kicking myself in just purchasing this. I'm kind of thinking I should have purchased the bundle because I am starting to get through these and I'm kind of wishing I had more of those lined florals. So if you like this style and you like this style of decorative planning, I would get the bundle at the discount rate because I think that they are different enough to where, like here's the neutrals. Let me see where this was the, like totally just totally a different vibe. So you could have them both and not feel like you have duplicates. So she did a great job of differentiating between the first and the volume 2. So, and I can't remember if I pointed this out, but same thing with Mojo Jojo Plans. The top, it does have the title of the sticker book on it, whereas the old one does not. All right, friends, that was kind of confusing. I had like this idea in my head of how I would do a comparison between the two, and it's actually kind of tricky when I have so many sheets missing, but I hope that this was helpful. I think both sticker books are excellent. The Black Boxes and More is the new one. The Layering Basics Volume 2 is the new one from Amber Plans Her Day, Mojo Jojo Plans. I think there is definitely a reason to have both, more so in this case than this case, because these clearly stand out from each other with the dated and the bullets. The and more really differentiates them. This is designed so differently that I think you could have both. I know I've already said that, but I just want to make sure I'm clear. All right, friends, this has been a long one. I hope that this was helpful and that it made sense. I know it was kind of all over the place, but again, when I'm shopping, I do watch YouTube videos and I go, okay, especially when there's a volume 1 and a volume 2, I'm like, okay, but what's the difference? Like if I have volume 1, do I need volume 2? And it's helpful for me when I see and hear some of the differences. And so I hope that this was helpful for you. I do have a coupon code for Amber Plans Her Day sticker books. I am not an affiliate and I don't make any money off of it. It's just a discount code if you'd like to use it. It's down in the description box. It'll save you 10%. I use it for myself because I like a discount. So if you want to pick up anything from Amber Plans Her Day, any sticker books from Amber Plans Her Day, check out that code. And I think we'll call it, guys. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is ejjoyful_plans. It's always a good time. And if you want to hang out with me again, I do hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.